Hello Libras, hope you guys are doing well. We're going to do a general read for you guys today. We're going to use the tarot to check on your energy for the recent past, current energy, and the near future, and then we're going to get some advice with the oracle messages at the end. I've already pre-shuffled the cards pretty good, so we're not going to spend too much time doing that. Again, thank you guys for being here. Hope you guys have been keeping well. And if it does not resonate for you, please don't make it fit. Just maybe check a next reading that I do for you, or a collective reading, or you can go to your playlist. Okay, let's see, Libra. What do you guys need to know? What are the messages for Libra, please? Messages for Libra. All right, Libra, let's see. Oh, first card to flip over, Two of Cups, Cancer energy. Beautiful. Okay, we're going to clarify all these cards as well. We've got the Knight of Wands, some Sagittarius, Aries, Leo energy. You're definitely connecting with somebody there, somebody in the recent past. Felt like a soulmate. There was a mutual attraction, a mutual recognition of two souls here. And I feel like this person was super attracted to you. There's something about them racing towards you here in that Knight of Wands energy. What else for Libra? Whoa, Empress. Oh, two cards. Let's see. They're both in reverse. What the heck? We've got the Empress, which is your energy, and Taurus. You share it with Taurus. And we've got the Nine of Cups, Pisces energy. They both came out in reverse here. I'm going to take them together. This is interesting. We'll see what this means. Like I said, we're going to clarify all of these and see what else. What sense comes of this. Okay, let's see what's in your current energy. The Magician, beautiful. Gemini. I feel like you could have manifested this connection in the recent past, or in your current energy. There's something about a manifestation here. We'll see. What's in the center? Whoa, Judgment wanted to show itself. I'm not going to take it. I'm going to see if it comes back out. What's in the center of the reading? If we took Judgment, there was some sort of awakening, a realization. What's in the center of the reading for Libra, please? Wow, the World. Beautiful energy. Major Arcana sitting beside the Major for the Magician there. Beautiful. Let's see, what else? Whatever it is, it's those manifestations are coming in. There's some sort of accomplishment, success. It's like you've completed some sort of mastery of manifesting. It's putting you in a whole new world. Wow, the Sun, Leo energy. Whatever this is, it brings in enlightenment. It brings in just this beautiful happiness, this joy, abundance, clarity. Let's see what's in the near future for you guys. Okay, Libra. We've got the Nine of Swords in reverse. This is Gemini energy. I like to see it in reverse rather than upright. Nine of Pentacles. This is beautiful. It's like you're manifesting something for yourself that brings in financial abundance, material abundance. Again, heavy on the accomplishments. There's a lot of reward coming towards you here. Let's see, what's the last card here? Page of Wands. Some Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Ace of Pentacles, some Earth energy, and we have the Emperor, Aries. Interesting. Hopefully you guys can see those cards. Okay, so Libra, there's a lot of beautiful cards on the table here. Before I say too much, I want to clarify, but the outside energy, maybe what you're not seeing is some new opportunity approaching you here. Okay, this could be an emperor looking at you, offering you this opportunity. Maybe somebody, a masculine here, someone who's very confident about their feelings for you, confident about wanting to offer you something here. Again, it could be your energy, but we're going to see how this kind of plays out with clarifiers. Wow, 10 of Cups and the 2 of Wands. Aries and Pisces energy. I feel like this person that you are standing next to here, they could be at a distance from you. This could be a person that you're manifesting into your future. I feel like there could be distance. It doesn't have to be the case, but I feel like this person brings you a lot of joy, a lot of happiness. This is somebody that you could see a forever with. And I feel like you're making plans to bring this to life, whatever this is. Let's see, what is the 2 of Cups? So in the recent past, I see you connecting with somebody here. It's like the 2 of you have some sort of difficulty in between you, but you both recognize each other as soulmates. And there's a lot of fiery passion that this person has for you. Wow. Let's see, what's the 2 of Cups for Libra? 2 of Cups. Okay, we've got the 6 of Wands, Leo energy, and the 8 of Swords. Yeah, this is something that I feel like there's some sort of difficulty in between the 2 of you. This is leaving you feeling trapped, like you're stuck. There's some sort of overthinking going on here, and I feel like you have a lot of fears about this, a lot of doubts. Is this the right journey that I'm supposed to be going down with this person? This person could have a very big following. They could be somebody who's kind of in the public eye, whether it's online or in person, or they're just somebody who gets a lot of attention, a lot of recognition. They could be very successful in their own right, and I feel like that could leave you feeling trapped. Maybe you're having a lot of doubts of if you're really like, I don't know, if you're really able to hold their attention. This is somebody who does get a lot of attention, okay? They are very attractive. They're someone who has a lot of eyes on them. You can see them there with the 6 of Wands. It's like they could have a big ego. We all have ego, but this is somebody who's very beautiful on the inside and the outside, and there's somebody who doesn't like to stay stuck at home. That could be something that's worrying for you as well. I feel like this is somebody that is very passionate about life, very driven. There's somebody who has a lot of energy. They could be very active in their personal life. Wow, 10 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I feel like perhaps maybe something, oh wow, with the 10 of Swords and the 10 of Cups. I feel like this ended before it began. There was this recognition of the two souls coming together. But there's some sort of false start here. It's like something ended before it could pick up speed and get to the 10 of Cups. 10-10 could be significant. October 10, the number 20 could be significant. Those could be dates. Those could be ages, whatever, years. There's something significant about this person's energy being very fiery. Okay, they don't have to be a fire sign, but they could be somebody who exudes that kind of energy, who gets a lot of attention. They're very confident. They're very much a go-getter. And I feel like there's somebody who has a lot of ambition and goals that they're trying to achieve. They're very passionate. But I see them, even though they're somebody who gets a lot of attention from others, I feel like they see that you also, you know, could basically get a lot of suitors as well. So I feel like this person races towards you. They could be a little bit inconsistent with you though, which is what leaves you feeling trapped in your mind up there. There's somebody who's in and out, hot and cold. I feel like this is a wish fulfillment, somebody you wanted to create with, somebody you wanted to build that 10 of Cups with. You're the Empress. You're showing up here, Libra, in your own energy. And I feel like you manifested this person, but they're showing up in a selfish energy. I feel like they're very materialistic. There's somebody who really picks out imperfections, and I think that's a big turnoff for you. Look at that, the 10 of Wands. We saw 3 10s now. 10, 10, 10. These are endings. Yeah, this is something that emotionally leaves you feeling drained, emotionally overwhelmed. I feel like you're not revealing your true disappointment to this person. It's like you're keeping it to yourself. There's something about this feeling of overwhelming burden. We've got Sagittarius and Pisces energy here. I feel like you've lost faith in this connection. You've lost faith in the exciting mystery behind it. There's something here that feels frustrating and overwhelming for you. It's almost like a burden at this point that you've attached yourself, or you feel attached to this person who could even be a little bit of a player. There's somebody who, like I said, is very attractive. They get a lot of eyes on them, and I feel like they really like that energy, that attention, sorry. What's the Knight of Wands? They could be younger than you. They're showing up in this very youthful energy, somebody who's not so serious. The Hierophant. Yeah, Taurus energy. This is somebody that they understand you, and I feel like that's what really attracts you to them. There's this mutual understanding. You could have similar backgrounds in regards to belief systems or traditions. There's some sort of mutual understanding here that really bring the two of you together. It's like you could both be spiritual. You could both really believe in a higher power, or in, you know, things that are unexplained. You may both be very curious about the unknown. And this could be somebody who teaches you something. I mean, you could have met them. They could have been a teacher of some kind, or you could be a teacher to them. You could be inspiring them to learn something about the spiritual world, or vice versa. There's something here about someone being a teacher, a guide, or like a guide, or maybe even like a coach, a counselor, somebody who gives out wisdom. I feel like this person has a very serious nature, but they're also very playful. Okay. And I feel like this is somebody that you feel like you can't rely on. It's like the Empress, you're showing up in reverse here. It's like you feel this lack of inspiration because something has disappointed you with this person. It's like when they entered your life, it almost felt like a wish fulfillment with that 9 of Cups, but I feel like they're showing you quite a selfish energy. There's some sort of materialism that they're into that doesn't sit well with you. Or you could be the person who's showing up that way. But I'm really getting that you're the Empress, and you're feeling like you've lost some sort of inspiration to create here. What's the 9 of Cups in reverse with the Empress in reverse? Yeah, the King of Wands. This is somebody who is constantly in and out of your energy. You can see the King of Wands is somebody who is barely sitting on that chair. It's like he's thrown. He's ready to get up and go. He's finally leveled up here into King energy, but there's still that same fiery, attractive, gorgeous individual, male or female, doesn't matter. Somebody that I feel like could be coming off a little bit selfish to you. They could have a drinking thing, like they could like drinking. This is somebody, like I said, they're very serious. They're a go-getter. They could be an entrepreneur, but they're hiding their feelings. I feel like they could even be ignoring their feelings for you. And I feel like it kind of puts a damper on you being able to create with them. But this person still has their eye on you. They still think about this connection. They still want success with you. They still want to reach out. There's something here about a commitment between the two of you. Again, maybe it was a false start. I feel like their inconsistency could have left you holding back your energy. And I feel like them showing up now as the King of Wands is them leveling up seeing and recognizing that you're the Empress, that they need to step accordingly. They want to manifest something here with you. What's the Magician in the current energy for Libra? This is a new way of thinking. It's like the creativity comes back. Yeah. Wow. We saw you planning before. We saw the Two of Wands before with this Aries energy. I feel like, again, there could be distance between the two of you. This person comes racing in. They have a lot to say. They're going to say something to you here. I feel like you're manifesting this person to come towards you. I feel like, again, with that Empress in reverse, you're not chasing them. Okay, you're sitting back, knowing your worth, but you're not chasing. You're attracting their energy, and I feel like you're manifesting them back towards you. And you're waiting. You made the plan, you made the manifestation, but I think with your manifestations, you've kind of left it up to the universe as well to say, if this is for me, let it be for me. You're still hopeful about this, and I feel like it drives this person crazy that there could have been no contact for some time there. I feel like they look at you as the Magician. They look at you as somebody who's very magical, somebody who inspires them to create. I feel like they really like your ideas. Maybe there's some sort of communication in the past or in your current energy that really turns them on. It's like they're being drawn to your Magician-like energy. This person has a ton of energy around them, though. They could, like I said, get a lot of attention. There's a lot of competition for their attention. This is Leo energy. This person could even be a little bit of a celebrity in their own right, or they could be an influencer or just hold a high position where people kind of gravitate towards them. I feel like this person's really trying to balance out all this chaotic energy that surrounds them. And you can see their emotions with the Two of Pentacles. That Capricorn card, it's like their emotions, those waves in the back are up and down because of all this fight for their attention. I feel like they're really trying to focus on coming towards you, but they keep getting sucked back into this energy. I see something, again, you guys could be different nationalities, different countries that you live in. You could have met this person online. There's something here about distance, and I feel like that could be emotionally distant, physically distant. We've got you showing up in the World next, in the center of your reading. It's a very significant card to be in the center. It's basically affecting all your other cards that surround it in this spread. And I feel like this World is like you've closed out this cycle of waiting around for them. You're still hopeful for some sort of success, some sort of happiness with this person, but you're not holding your breath. And I feel like you're still making plans for something else. Yeah, look at that. Card number 0, and then comes the Magician, card number 1. You've started over. The World is a closing of a cycle. It's everything that you worked for is coming together. Accomplishments, success, completion. There's this mastery, this perfection in letting things go. Letting things close out when they need to close out. There's this recognition that you have when it's time to throw the towel in, and when it's time to back off, and when it's time to, yeah, stop waiting and take a leap of faith. I feel like, again, distance could be a thing here. You're saying, I'm no longer waiting around, I'm letting it go, and I'm taking a leap of faith into a new journey here. You're closing out that cycle, and I feel like you're being vulnerable, showing up in this new world that you're entering in, and it's leaving you feeling completely free. You're naked in both of these cards. It's like whatever you release here puts you into this 9 of Pentacles, this single independent energy where you have super confident energy, and it's just like it brings in all this abundance, luxury, rewards. And I feel like this new world that you step into makes you feel free. It makes you feel like a kid again. It brings in this beautiful strength and positivity, and it's like you have this glow up about you here, and you're no longer letting this person control your thoughts, control your sleepless nights. Okay, there's this energy of controlling your thinking. This person could have left you, like I said, with the 8 of Swords, constantly up in your head, feeling like you've been self-sacrificing, like you've been trapped in your thoughts, repetitive thoughts of this person. sleepless nights. And here it's like you've been patient with yourself and you're learning how to control those thoughts, to release them. Look at the Chariot, to move forward, Cancer energy. Okay, to find a new direction here for yourself. What's the World for Libra? Wow. This is the fourth 10 we've seen today. 10 of Pentacles. This is an ending so that you can begin to build something. I feel like this person is recognizing that you're their 10 of Pentacles. You're somebody who's a stable partner. This is Virgo energy. Somebody that they can really build with, someone that would be a solid partner. A legacy could be built here. There could be just success in general. Wow. I feel like this person races in towards you. There's some sort of communication that happens here. They could come off a little bit strong, aggressive. Yeah, they're very skillful with their words, this person. It's like whatever they say to you can get you like that. They're very attracted to you. They're very beautiful themselves. And they know what to say. They know how to charm you. This person's a charmer. And they're very confident in getting your attention. What's the 10 of Pentacles with the World? I feel like you're closing out this cycle and it's just throwing at you into this stable new way of living where you can be vulnerable, you can be yourself, you can get out of your head, you don't feel like you have to compete. Okay, Libra energy right here with the 3 of Swords. It's like you've recognized some sort of truth here, Libra, that you're not going to compete for this person's attention. You're not going to allow this person to lie, to give you false hopes. There's this separation here of what could have been. It's like you're closing out a cycle with that World card and the 10 of Pentacles. It's like you knew that this person and you could have had the 10 of Cups, could have had the 10 of Pentacles, but they decided to hurt you. They decided to be selfish, ignore you, leave you feeling stuck, suspended in the air, waiting around, sacrificing yourself. Pisces energy here. What's the 3 of Swords? It's like this harsh reality hits and it allows you to free yourself from this. What's the Sun? Actually, no, I want to know what's the 3 of Swords. Look at that. This person gives to too many people. This person was never able to prioritize you. Okay, this is somebody who likes to be the hero, likes to come to people's rescue, to their aid. And I feel like it made you feel like you were an option. It made you feel heartbroken, like you weren't worthy. Like they didn't, this is Taurus energy. They didn't have enough time for you. They didn't have enough energy for you, or they were just constantly being pulled in different directions. This was not fair. This was not balanced. So I see you closing it out. I see you, you know, with the World and the 10 of Pentacles, you close out that hope that you had. You manifested it, but I feel like they come in a way that's not healthy. They come in a little bit forceful, a little bit aggressive, a little bit demanding. Yeah, look at that. Oh my gosh, how many 10s are we seeing here? October could be significant, guys. Sagittarius energy here, 10 of Wands. There's always another way to do something. Burdens, responsibilities, stress, blockages, lost faith, frustration, and excessive pressure. This is something that you've released, okay? This is an ending. This is a closing out of a cycle. You're saying, I'm freeing myself of this. I'm releasing the burdens. I'm no longer leaving myself carrying all of this on my back where I can't even see where I'm going. And you're showing up with the Sun here. It's like you're freeing yourself from this. You're releasing yourself from this suspension, from this waiting around. Pisces energy with the Hanged Man. Yeah, waiting around for a solid offer, waiting around for engagement, partnership, commitment, celebration, building of a home together, building of a relationship. I feel like you're no longer carrying those burdens. And I see you releasing yourself. Like you had many sleepless nights thinking about this connection. This is in the near future. You're going to be closing it out. You're focusing on yourself, Libra. Your stability, your success, your new plans, your new endeavors, the things that you're passionate about. What's the Nine of Swords in reverse for Libra? The Ace of Swords. You've seen things in a whole different light here. This is clarity. This is your energy, heavy Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is you finally speaking your mind, speaking your truth, having this clarity, releasing yourself from overthinking the situation that's no longer healthy for you. I feel like it left you with a lot of anxiety, a lot of worry, a lot of overthinking. You're releasing yourself from this Eight of Swords, this trapped feeling where you couldn't release yourself from this negative thinking, from not seeing the truth about this person's ego and how they made you feel like you were somebody that they gave to here and there, sprinkled you. They could have breadcrumbed you quite literally. And I feel like that really hurt you. So you gain this clarity, you speak up, you have this breakthrough where you no longer allow this person to control your thoughts. Okay, your crown chakra has been pierced here with the Ace of Swords. It's a whole new way of thinking. And this way of thinking launches you into the Nine of Pentacles. Independence, success, accomplishments, enjoying all the results of your hard work. Okay, you've sacrificed enough for this person. You're now healing with the Star Aquarius energy. You've left it up to the universe. You've said, you know what? I've done all I can. I've waited for this person. I've tried to see things from their perspective. I've tried to give them the benefit of the doubt. I've tried to heal my broken heart, my sensitive energy about this connection. And when you do that, when you release, when you heal, like with the Star, you can see this person. I don't know if you can see. I have to cover her up because she's naked, but she's pouring her emotions back out into the universe. One, you know, one on land, one in the river. She's saying that she's releasing. Okay, this talks about a renewal, faith, unexpected help that could be coming in. What's the Nine of Pentacles here? I feel like you're going to be showing up here in this satisfaction. It's like all the hard work that you've invested into yourself is finally paying off. There's some sort of glow up that you're having here with this focus on yourself. And I feel like this person's really either going to be hearing about this or seeing it for themselves. What's the Nine of Pentacles for Libra? Yeah, look at the hard work you've put in. And you continue to work. You don't stop working. You're trying to make that Ten of Pentacles that we saw up here a reality. Little by little, brick by brick, you're building. You're focusing on yourself, your endeavors. This could be work related. It could be a hobby turned business, some sort of entrepreneurship. You have this independent energy where you're not waiting on anyone. You're taking the lead. You're putting in the hard work. You're mastering a skill. Okay. And I feel like you just keep moving on to the next best thing. And you've got this energy here. This could either be this person coming towards you, offering you communication, a new beginning, having the courage to step to you. They're trying to be a little bit more flirty, showing you that they would like to take you on a trip or do something with you. I feel like they really admire your hard work, your independence, the fact that you didn't let this break you completely. On the other hand, I feel like you're looking for the next plan. You're making another plan, a new plan to go after some sort of creative endeavor that you have, something you're really passionate about. Let's see. Look at this freaking Seven of Swords at the bottom, Aquarius energy, and the Five of Cups, Scorpio. Yeah, this person could have told you some lies. They could have really hurt you, disappointed you, been a little bit sneaky. You could have felt like you couldn't trust this person. There was always like a tactic behind what they were saying. They're very sharp with their words, very clever. And I feel like you almost feel regretful for showing them how you felt about them or being vulnerable with them. There's some sort of manipulation that they were putting you through? What's the Page of Wands here? What's the Page of Wands? Wow, the Devil in reverse, Capricorn energy. You're releasing this person. You're releasing this person from holding you back, okay? You're not limiting yourself any further. It's like you have the freedom now to make your own choices, to release yourself and to go after whatever it is that you want. Some sort of release is happening here. And I feel like what you don't see coming is this person finally showing up in Emperor energy, offering you a solid new beginning, something that's worth something, okay? It's not a flimsy in and out energy. It's not breadcrumbs. It's the big main dish, okay? This person sees that you're worth it. You are somebody who is willing to forgive, but you're also somebody who's stepped up and taken control of their life, which they really admire. And I feel like they want to make you a solid offer here, a long-term investment. They want to invest in you. So I feel like this message is telling me two things. This person's going to come in, showing you the Emperor energy, how you're showing up as the Empress. They want to come in with this Aries Emperor energy to control their emotions, but to show you that they're serious. They've done a lot of self-reflecting with Virgo Hermit energy here. They've looked within. They've had this divine inspiration, this enlightenment. It's like they've gone back to the past to recognize that the people that they've been giving to, it does, you know, now that they're no longer able to give to you, it's like they feel like an idiot. They feel foolish. They feel stupid for making you wait. They saw how much you invested in them, time-wise, energy-wise, giving them compliments, giving them support, giving them words of wisdom. They see you as a wise soul. They see you as somebody who's more mature than they are. So they're trying to really step up towards you in this Emperor energy. They didn't think that you would disconnect completely, okay? They didn't think that you would free yourself from this connection, this partnership. Yeah, they didn't think you could do it. They didn't think you would decide to listen to your intuition, to make a choice, to start something on your own, to go after your own creative ambitions and find passion with someone else. What's the Ace of Pentacles with the Emperor? Libra, it's going to be up to you if you want to take this Ace of Pentacles. Look at this. This person's coming in with love. King of Cups. This person is showing you subtly, okay? They're coming in with a solid offer. They don't want to scare you off. They're not showing their emotions completely. They're not being too vulnerable. They're showing up in this Emperor energy, very confident, very stable, very sure of their choices. But I feel like they have a lot of deep love for you. They're just not showing it. They're not showing that softer side, but they're showing you that they're serious about you. Okay, this is a serious offer. It's something that they hope that you'll take. What's the Ace of Pentacles with the... Yeah, look at that. Now they're in this waiting position. They're in this trying to see things from your perspective. They're trying to see if this is something that they think you'll take or not. Wow. Libra, what's this Ace of Pentacles? What's the solid offer here? It's a new beginning to build together, to offer you a physical, tangible gift, whether it's time, energy. Oh my gosh. They could reveal their love for you. This is an unconditional love. This is an overpouring, overflowing, emotional, fulfilling, unconditional love. Self-love, new feelings. There's just this new friendship that the two of you can build. Look at that, the Star. I feel like this is that wish fulfillment coming in. The universe heard that you were, you know, manifesting this, leaving it up to faith. You stayed hopeful. I feel like it's drawing this person towards you. Okay, we've got Aquarius energy twice here with the Star and the Six of Swords. Again, this person could be at a distance from you. They want to come towards you. They want to transform this energy. They want to be honest about their intentions. And I feel like their intentions are to no longer leave you in hangman mode, in hangman energy. They want to offer you new beginning in love, to share their love with you, but also a solid foundation to build together. Yeah. This was a slow mover, guys. This is somebody who put a lot of people before you. So I feel like this is something you really have to decide for yourself. Are you going to, you know, take it or not? Let's see. Let's get you some advice. What are the messages of advice for Libra, please? Okay, I'm just going to grab because I feel like too many are going to come out of here. The void. Stop, embrace winter, great cosmic womb. Yeah, you could have been feeling really void of feelings, void of love, like just this feeling of emptiness. I feel like it's really telling you to embrace the cold energy so that you can have the sunshine with the Leo energy that we see here. You have to go through the cold, closing out of, you know, that world, that old world, closing out. What else for Libra? What's the messages of advice does Libra need to hear? Okay, you got 2 cards that came out. We've got Inner Earth. You'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. Yeah. Something that you thought, you know, you couldn't get out of. Sleepless nights, feeling trapped in your own mind, feeling breadcrumbed, feeling regretful for showing your true feelings. You'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. Those new beginnings are showing up here, okay? It's in the outside energy of what you don't see coming. So prepare for that. Then we've got star bathing, light body, crystal grid, transmission, and activation. So again, there's some sort of activation that's going to be happening here with the manifestations, with the magician, the world closing out an old cycle. And we saw the star healing. So there's this activation in your mind. There's this clarity that comes in, this breakthrough in this way of seeing things, of thinking, even a breakthrough in how you communicate with this person perhaps too. I feel like it maybe scares them that you're moving on. And then we have karmic relationships, Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, and conflict. This could be a karmic. It very well could be. I can't say for you or not, but this is somebody that feels like a soulmate to you. But just the fact that their energy was very in and out could be testing you, okay? Are you going to allow somebody to breadcrumb you and come back? And until they offer you something solid, you don't want to be looking like a fool out here. You know, you know your worth. You're the Empress. And you're not going to live as the Empress in reverse. You're going to attract, not chase. Okay, you're going to sit back and get what you deserve. Yeah. So Libra, that's what I'm seeing for you guys. I hope that helped you in some way. If you liked that reading, please do give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care.